Sports Box. It is April 29th, 2016. I have Michael with me right now.
Hey, everyone.
And it's do or die night tonight, Michael. Face the facts. We are in do or die night tonight. It's facing elimination, Indiana Pacers, Miami Heat, and
Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah.
I paused because I was stunned because I don't know how I can say the Clippers are getting beat by the team that lost half their starters last summer. So, which is funny, but I know we didn't even talk about these guys last game or last time. So we're gonna start off the show with the Toronto Raptors because I know everybody wants to know what we're gonna say about the Raptors.
Yeah, I am a Raptors fan. I'm going to go watch the game, and this is going to be a really hard fought game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Indiana is really going to be fighting for their lives. They played really well in Game 5 and barely lost the game.
No, I thought they were going to win.
Yeah, I mean, I did too until that shot was after the buzzer.
Yeah,
so it
Solomon
was really,
Hill.
really close. Unbelievable shot, and unbelievable that it didn't count, and Raps got the win.
I was stunned.
Yeah.
So who comes out tonight with a victory?
That's going to be a tough one. They're playing in Indiana.
In Indiana, but remember they're good on the road.
Pacers do have their backs against the wall.
Yeah.
Paul George played amazing for 3 quarters.
Super
past
sharp
game, and I expected him to come out just as strong. They did make a tactical mistake that a lot of people were talking about, is that they may have sat Paul George too long. Start of the fourth, and I guess he got cold or he was too tired at that point, and then the momentum just pushed the Raptors to tie it, and then squeak through. So in this game, I expect them to play Paul George maybe the whole 48 minutes.
Yeah, no, well, you know what? It's do or die, like I said. It's kind of like this. Indiana's future is bright. Paul George in this series is so far averaging 28.8 points. DeRozan, 17.4. Lowry, 15.2. So, again, who you got?
Paul George is playing like a superstar right now, plain and simple. The rest of his team, however, they're the weak spot in the team. It's all him. So Raptors got to step it up, and I think they can. I mean, I don't think Kyle Lowry hasn't even had a good game in this whole series.
Okay.
DeRozan finally broke through the last game.
That was amazing. I don't know how
he was terrible. They really defended him well, and then last game he was finally able to play his game a bit more.
So I'm thinking that you're going with the Raptors tonight.
I'm going with the Raptors. Yeah,
they're going to close it out.
I hope they'll close it out. Now there is always a little bit of doubt going into a game like this, especially going on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping they can if they can take this team down in 6. I think it's going to give them the confidence in the second round.
Yeah, because when's the last time they went to the second round? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah. So I think they really need this.
Okay.
So I'm calling for the Raptors to win it, but it might be really close. Like it could be a point differential to end the game again.
Okay. So I don't agree with you one bit. Honestly, I honestly believe Indiana Pacers will come out with a victory tonight.
It is highly possible.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be close. But Indiana, like I said, Frank Vogel is an amazing coach, right? He will come out with a victory tonight. That's what I believe. I think Paul George will have a massive monster game.
He can have a massive game, but can he sustain it through 48 minutes where he has to do all the offense and all the defense?
Exactly.
And that might be hard.
Here's the thing. I'll give Toronto this much. Toronto has a well-balanced roster. I'll give them that much. But are they clutch like Paul George? I don't think so.
That depends. Like, as I said, Lowry has not played his normal self this whole series.
Exactly.
If he were to show up for one game this series and to say this is it, then he could be that guy.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that Indiana has played well and maybe above their overall collective talents.
Okay.
While Raptors have played below what I've seen them do in the regular season. So we'll just see, I guess, how it ends up percentage-wise and all that.
Okay, so you got the Raptors, I got the Pacers. Let's move on to the next one, Heat and Hornets.
Oh, yeah.
This is in Charlotte, I believe?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's in Charlotte.
Charlotte, that's right.
In Charlotte tonight. So, leading scorer for Miami, shocker to me, Wade and Dang. Like Wade, I knew Wade would do it, but Dang.
Dang's come back from the dead.
Oh my God! It's just like, where the hell you been? It's like, dude, I thought you retired like 10 years ago.
Yeah, his 3-point shooting has been really spot on.
Yeah, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. Walker, 22.6. That's unbelievable. And then you have Courtney Lee. I believe he's total clutch in this series. I just don't believe that Jefferson is the way to go. So you have, and this is funny because Jefferson is actually averaging more than Whiteside down the middle. And Whiteside actually believed it, actually said it, that the refs are not counting the 3-point in the key against Charlotte. So my thing is this, I'm going with Miami tonight.
Okay.
Because of the fact that it's Whiteside going down the middle, and he called that 3 seconds in the key, they're not counting it. I think they're going to do it. I think even if it's in Charlotte, it's whatever, right? Like, the only thing is Miami in this series has not won on the road.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
I'm gonna have to go with Miami tonight.
Yeah.
But it would be depending on the veterans, basically Wade and Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
I think how those two go, so we go as a team.
Well, that's funny because I haven't seen ISO Joe perform like.
He's been there. He's been doing okay.
Yeah,
but
it's just only averaging 11 though.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him do amazing things in the past.
Exactly.
But
he's getting older, man. Father time.
But Dwayne Wade, like, did you see that last play?
Oh man, I thought he did get fouled.
I thought he got hacked by Zeller.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be calls that are missed on both sides.
Yeah.
Some maybe more blatant than others.
Yeah.
That one I thought it would have been a foul, but the refs didn't call it, and I mean, it had a difference in the result.
Exactly.
But it was close. I mean,
so you're picking Miami to win on the road
to win this game.
To win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really close. I really think.
Yeah.
that
Another one that could be down to a last possession.
Yeah. So total off topic for the playoffs because Golden State came away with a victory, and Houston's out. Do you see Dwight Howard going to the Charlotte Hornets in the offseason?
It's a possibility.
Because
it's a possibility, but what would they do with Jefferson's?
I don't know. I'm not sure if he's last year on his contract, but then again, the salary goes up, right? So I'm sure Jordan won't mind kicking in a few dollars here and there, right? So we both picked Miami on this one. What about everybody's favorite group that always are choke artists? The Clippers.
Why do you hate the Clippers, man? They're good. They really have a decent team. I think they have a stronger bench this year, but gosh, it's just brutal what happened to them.
Okay.
And,
the reason why I'm so hard on the Clippers is this. I've seen them flop, and I like their game, but I've seen them flop. It's like they cannot get past the hump, right? And so it's just kind of like my problem with the Clippers is this: you have Chris Paul doing State Farm commercials.
Yeah.
Then you have
Chris and Cliff,
Chris and Cliff. Then you have Blake Griffin doing these Kia commercials, right? And that's fine. You want to bring in more money. That's awesome, right? But at the end of the day, you should do commercials if you can actually win. They haven't proven anything, right? And the actual the stunt that they pulled to get DeAndre Jordan last year.
Yeah, that was
not cool.
That was not cool.
That was not cool. That was just like beyond. I've never seen that in my life, right?
I've never seen that happen. No way. Yeah.
And so you go and you spend 20 mil on a guy per year for 5 years, DeAndre Jordan, who cannot make free throws. And so like you got hack a DeAndre Jordan, right? And so anyone's gonna pull that off. But you knew that from the get-go. You knew he couldn't pull free throws, right? And you could have had a chance to trade him last year at the deadline, but you never did. So I don't get why they don't realize that their chemistry is not working. Now let's take an example, Portland Trailblazers. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Under Terry Stotts, this is a legitimate, awesome team.
Yeah, it's just looking up for them.
And ice cold Damian Lillard will pull it off tonight, I believe. Why? Because is it in Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Portland, right? So, like I said,
they'll feed off the crowd.
Exactly. Everybody finds it very hard to win in Portland, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd go for Portland as well. The momentum has swung. There's just too many missing holes in their roster now.
Yeah.
I mean, the roster is designed, well, you could say designed around Griffin and Chris Paul, and with them gone, I mean, who takes over those various roles?
Exactly.
I mean, it's a tough situation, but I mean, looks like Clippers are going to go down again in a bad way. Second time in a year.
Yeah.
Or in 2 years, I should say.
I know.
Because last year they got, what was it? Houston, they were up 3, was it? Yeah, they were up 3-0.
Was it 3-0? I thought it was 3-1.
They came back and won 3 games to win it.
Yeah.
Last year.
But you see what I mean? There's no significant roster upgrades. Like I'm sure you, like when they signed Paul Pierce, he was supposed to be good, right? Then they made that trade for Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, got Jeff Green.
And then they signed Josh Smith. So now what happened? Paul Pierce is a shell of his former self, right? Lance Stevenson got traded. Josh Smith got traded. So where is your talent?
Yeah, it's a mess, and the loss of those 2 All-Stars definitely makes it even more of a quagmire.
So going forward, because we both agree that Portland's going to win tonight. You cannot win in Portland, right? Going forward,
yeah.
What does Clippers have to do?
You mean like next year?
Yeah, next year.
Maybe trade a piece, see what you can get.
What are you thinking?
It's hard to say because are you going to get fair value?
Yeah.
Those guys just got injured.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they could get better, get the surgery, rehab, whatever over the summer, but we have yet to see them play. So it's hard to say at this point. I mean, we'll just have to see what team has needs and is willing to maybe make a big play to get a star player of their caliber.
Sounds good.
And if Clippers are willing to do that too.
Okay, sounds good. We're out of time right now, but tune in next week to the Sports Box, and we'll have more to share.
See y'all.